Hey everyone, my name is Matt Frangelo. I'm here to walk you through using PI as a coaching tool. Here at ADVISA, we have a mission to improve the world one leader at a time. And the way that we do that is through a purposeful three-part approach that starts with data, like the people data of the Predictive Index behavioral assessment, and then use that data to see what insights can we gain to inform our purposeful, tailored actions. Coaching is an opportunity to use that three-part approach to inspire, to help walk a business from the strategy to the results that it's going for. And when it comes to using PI as a coaching tool, best practice is to coach to each individual's highest drive. The question becomes, what does that look like? For high A's who are seeking to make their impact on things and events and like the win of getting that impact, it's about coaching them to see whatever you're coaching around as part of their win. For high B's who like being noticed in ways that show they're connecting with people that matter to them in a way that they want to influence and be seen, it's about getting them to see what you're coaching around as a benefit to how they're connecting or being perceived by others. For high C's who like predictability and familiarity with people and process, coach them to create a process around what you're striving to instill. And for high D's who like perfection, structure, and correctness in their work, coach them to see what you're coaching around as part of the new definition of perfect, or as the rules for how perfect should look. Let's put all that into practice. If I was trying to coach this individual to stop missing deadlines, I would start by looking at their highest drive, because that's what best practice of coaching says. So as a highest C, I want to think about questions like, what are your processes for completing tasks? What barriers have gotten in the way? How could you anticipate those barriers in your process? Each of these questions really connect that high C focus on process back to what I'm trying to coach around, helping them to see not missing deadlines as a thing that they can include in their process. What about this human? Same situation, missing deadlines, different highest drive. I might want to ask them things like, how does meeting a deadline impact the results? If the company doesn't win when we miss deadlines, how do you think we can get back on track? And what would it take for you to help us get there? Again, appealing to high A like of winning, focus on the results, and helping to coach them to see that missing deadlines prevents them or inhibits that ability to get that win. So help them to redefine a win as meeting those deadlines. In addition to coaching to each individual's highest drive, we can use the combination of the behavioral assessment and the job assessment to get more coaching insights. When I have the person's behavioral assessment, I know what their motivating needs are. And if I know what the behaviors of a job are, I can compare the two to see where those motivating needs going to be naturally met in the role and where are they going to be unmet, so that a person may have to make adaptive behaviors, because that gives me a clue as to where I might need to spend most of my time coaching. The PI coaching guide is a tool within the software that helps call out questions, both to develop those places where there's natural alignment between the job and the person, and to help them to think about developing those adaptive behaviors in places where there's a gap. In addition to just using tools like the PI coaching guide, I can also look at a person page and use PI tools like the personal development chart to get further ideas about how I might want to coach this person. This person development chart calls out strengths, cautions, and self-coaching tips. And I might want to look at these as another piece of information, piece of data, which I can use to coach. Same with the management strategy guide, which lays out what a person's predictably looking for in a day-to-day in their job. This can give me insights into how I might develop a structured plan around coaching someone to flex. So I can look at this to think about what can I help make sure they're getting still, and what can I help develop adaptive behaviors around over time. So again, hopefully this is a chance to see that there's a lot of different ways that we can use PI as a coaching tool. Thanks for watching.